Do you know the secret your brain has been hiding from you? When you start a new project and spend hours imagining yourself succeeding, you might actually be destroying your own motivation. Your brain cannot fully distinguish between achieving something and vividly imagining achieving it. When you picture yourself becoming successful, wealthy, admired, your brain releases dopamine, the chemical of reward. And then something dangerous happens. You begin to feel like you're already getting closer to the goal, even though, in reality, nothing has actually started yet. You feel relaxed, you feel satisfied, you feel like you're on the right track. But the truth? You're still standing still. This is called maladaptive daydreaming, a sweet psychological trap that makes people addicted to the feeling of success without ever truly reaching it. Why do we love dreaming more than doing? Because procrastination was never just a time management problem. It's an emotional management problem. Every time you face a difficult task, your brain treats it like a threat. The amygdala, the brain's fear center, begins exaggerating exhaustion, failure, embarrassment, judgment, and to protect you from those negative emotions, your brain creates a more comfortable escape, daydreaming. You imagine the perfect future. You see yourself succeeding. You see people finally recognizing your value. You see your life becoming better. And within minutes, you receive the dopamine reward without taking any real action. That's why so many people become addicted to planning, but feel exhausted the moment they try to execute. In ancient Greek philosophy, this phenomenon had a name: akrasia. Knowing what is right, but still doing the opposite. The human brain has an incredibly dangerous bias. We constantly assume things will be easier than they really are. This video will only take an hour. I'll study tomorrow and catch up easily. This project probably isn't that hard. But then reality arrives. Distractions, technical problems, fatigue, the urge to quit. This is called the planning fallacy. You underestimate difficulty, while overestimating your ideal version of yourself. And here's the interesting part. The more detailed your plans become, the more you feel like you've already accomplished something, even though everything still exists only inside your head. There's a psychological phenomenon called seductive details, things that are attractive, but ultimately useless. It's like watching a lecture filled with beautiful animations and effects. You enjoy it, but barely remember the core lesson. Success fantasies work the same way. You become obsessed with the image of victory, while forgetting the hardest part, the process. Your brain slowly falls in love with imagination, more than real action. And that's when people become trapped in an endless cycle, thinking too much, dreaming too big, but never beginning. So how do you break free? First, stop fantasizing only about the outcome. Visualize the obstacles too. This is called the WHOOP strategy. Wish, outcome, obstacle, plan. Clearly define what you want, then imagine the best possible result. But most importantly, face the things that will try to stop you. Laziness, procrastination, fear of failure, loss of motivation, and finally, create a specific plan to overcome them. Not motivation, a system. Mel Robbins once said, "The most dangerous moment is the few seconds after you decide to act, because if you hesitate for too long, your brain will immediately start creating excuses." So count 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and move instantly. Stand up, open the laptop, write the first sentence. Begin before fear has the chance to speak. Don't try to climb the entire mountain in one day. Your brain hates feeling overwhelmed, but it loves small victories. So break your work into tiny pieces. 1 page, 1 minute of exercise, 1 line of code, 1 video scene. Once you begin something unfinished, your brain creates invisible tension that pushes you to complete it. This is called the Zeigarnik effect. Starting small is often far more powerful than waiting for massive inspiration. Walt Disney once said, The way to get started is to quit talking and begin doing. Elon Musk also shared, "A great idea has probably already been thought of by thousands of people. The only difference is who acts first." Dreams are not bad, but if you live only inside your imagination, your brain will make you addicted to fake feelings of achievement. Dreams are where you want to go, but vision is what you're willing to do every single day. Don't stretch your dreams so tightly that they snap back and hurt you, but don't loosen them so much that you fall asleep inside imaginary victories. Thank you for spending a few minutes exploring the depths of the human mind with me. Your life does not change the moment you think. It changes the moment you begin acting. If this video helped you understand yourself a little more clearly, don't forget to like and subscribe to continue exploring the hidden psychology behind human behavior. And maybe, after this video ends, you'll finally begin the thing you've been postponing for far too long. I'll see you again at your first line of code, your first page, or your first step forward. Goodbye.